Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to the live stream. What's going on? Big delay, like over a minute long delay. It's gonna be tough. What's that doing down there? So let's hide this. I don't know what that's doing there. Let's hide that. Yeah. How's it going? Oh, okay. Looks like we got a couple of people on. How's it going? Jim from the Side Hustle Shuffle. Tuesday Hangouts. We usually go live at the Guild over at the. But I decided to come on and go on YouTube and Facebook, see what's going on, right? All right. So we're on Facebook, looks like. We're on YouTube, it looks like. How's the microphone working? Yep. All right, so that's working. All right, so there's like a minute delay. There's like a minute delay on everything. Due to Facebook restrictions, we can't see names and profile pictures of your viewers. Send them a link. Okay, so if I copy a link, if I put it here in the chat, is that good? Can you guys see that in the chat if I do that? Let's go back over and see. Yep, there it is. All right. All right. Well, anyway, how's everybody doing? We're gonna get going here. Amazon put out. Did you get the email the other day? Amazon sent an email and they put out do's and don'ts for shoppable videos. Okay, and also for live streams. Found it very interesting. I'm going to read a couple of it. I'm not going to share it because we can't share Amazon back office stuff. So, but I'm going to read what I can read to you from it. Basically, do's and don'ts. Okay, so the first do is create more videos from the same content. So if you created the multiple product videos, so basically what they're saying is if you've done the this or that videos, so if you did the this or that videos, they want you now to chop those up. They're saying it's okay to chop those up and make 3 videos out of them. Okay, so multi-purpose and make more videos. They want you to make more videos per product. Okay, they don't want one video per product, and they keep saying it over and over again. So let me go back over here. So number 2 is get creative with videos that feature multiple products. If you're interested in creating videos that feature multiple products, consider ranking or comparing products for easy and coherent narrative. Okay, so they want you to compare and do, but this is what they say here. They also want you to use worst, best, easiest, hardest, simple, complex to assemble. You can also compare similar products to help with the differences. So they want you to compare and contrast products, which, I don't know. I thought you couldn't do anything negative. So I'm not sure where that's going to go, but I don't think you can put any negative about a product. You can say flaws or something, but you can't bash a product. It doesn't make any sense, right? Don't do the video if you're going to bash the product, I guess, right? I mean, really. 3 is experiment with creative. Now they want you to experiment with horizontal and vertical and test different lengths and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, they want you to do all of that. And they're saying that it depends on the category. Certain categories like horizontal, certain categories like vertical, certain categories like long videos, certain categories like short videos. So like fashion probably likes short videos, and like electronics probably likes long videos because they want to learn more about the electronics, right? So that's just my opinion. Who knows? Don't listen to me. I'm just a guy on YouTube. This is number 4, create various videos with the same products. Here we go again. You are able to make multiple videos using the same product and are not limited to the number of videos you upload. Diversify your library by featuring the same product in multiple videos with different content types so that you have more opportunities to inspire your audience. Content types may include unboxing of the product, assembly of the product, showing the product in use, and comparative videos, etc. All right. So they're telling you right there, they want multiple videos per product. They want you to do an unboxing. They want you to show this feature. They want you to show that feature. They want you to do this. They want you to do that. They want you to compare it to other things, right? They want you to make more than one video per product. So let's stop saying that in the chats, that in Facebook groups, that it's immoral and all kinds of nonsense. Number 5 is record an unboxing of your product. Customers are often curious about the unboxings. Now, I stopped doing unboxings. Well, one, because of the, you can't show the address, you can't show the SKU number, you can't show the label, you can't take it out of the box. So you got to take it out of the package. And it, to me, didn't show enough value, but maybe they're asking for it. So people must want it. People must want it. So I'm going to put a little background music on, but people must want it. That's why they're asking for it, right? So, and build a library of content is number 6. And 7 is repurpose your content from other platforms. Okay, they're asking again, upload existing content from your social media accounts, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, to create more shoppable videos. Again, more videos. As long as the videos meet Amazon content guidelines, they can be eligible for placement. Now, you know what that means. Okay, so you can repurpose these videos, but no music from those videos, no from those other platforms, no TikTok music, no Instagram music, no AI voices, people, no AI voices from those AI voices are copyrighted to TikTok and Instagram and whoever else is doing it, right? Definitely no copyrighted images, okay, and no watermarks, okay? Those are the things that are going to get you in trouble with Amazon. They want you to reuse the content, but it has to be within the guidelines, okay? And the guidelines are what I just said. So make sure you're adhering to the guidelines. You don't want to get burned. You think you're doing the right thing, and but you're not. But you're doing the right thing the wrong way. Number 8 is create a high level of production value. Okay, now that's it. Ensure your videos have ample lighting, clear product visibility, and a non-distracting background. Okay, that's what you want. And they're telling you how to set up your studio, how to set up your lights, how to set up. They want good quality videos. Okay, so that's the do's. That's the do's. Now the don'ts was don't over tag your products. Okay, duh. Okay, if it's not in the video, don't tag it. Right. So I don't know why people were tagging stuff that wasn't in the video, but if you just tuned in, this is the email Amazon sent a couple of days ago, giving the guidelines, do's and don'ts for your Amazon shoppable videos. We just went through all the do's. We're up to the don'ts right now. So number 2 of the don'ts was don't use photos, film the product in use. Okay, so I mean, now there's some contention here. The video gives you the unique ability to demonstrate your product. Slideshow videos of still images aren't helpful to the customer. So they don't want you to do those slideshow still images. Okay, but if you're in the video and you have the product and you can do a B-roll, they're not talking about B-roll. If you have the product in hand and you're showing the product and you can show B-roll, like a lot of times I'm doing the product, I have the product in my hand, right? And I'm showing it, but up in the corner here, it'll be a B-roll of the product in use, right? That's, I think, pretty much okay. Why am I going out of focus? Let's try that. Maybe it'll go back and focus if I do that. And don't have a busy background like this here. I got a busy background. I got many products that I gotta do videos for. Ever since I started doing TikTok, it's been maddening the amount of products that I get sent that I don't know where they're coming from. They just show up at the door. TikTok has just been maddening. TikTok affiliate TikTok shops. Don't guess in which product to feature. This is number 3 of the don'ts. Be strategic about which product to upload for review products. So you got to be passionate and have experience with them. They want you to be knowledgeable in the product. They don't want you to just take it out of the box and not know anything about the product. They want you to know about the product so you can explain it to the people. You're supposed to be an influencer. You're supposed to be supposed to have used the product. Okay, I mean, really, there's no way that we use every product. You've got 1,800 videos. There's no way you use every one, but you've tried it. You've tested it, right? You've got to know the ins and outs of it. Okay, number 4. Now this one's a banger. You're gonna love this one. Don't film products on the shelf. Film products when you have them in hand and in a natural environment. Shoppers are looking for your authentic, or whatever that. Shoppers are looking for your authentic product insights that they can't find themselves. Recording in an unnatural location, such as in a store, reduces the authenticity and will impact video performance. So all of those videos, and I don't know who it was that had the course that said go into stores and start videoing things in stores. But there, I think one of the courses was teaching that people, all of a sudden, it was all over the place. People were in stores filming stuff and doing that. And everybody's screaming, that's against terms of service. Well, now they just said it in black and white. They said it, no, it's no bueno. You can't do that. Okay, you can't film in the store in the package. You want to take it out of the package. You don't want to even, a lot of people have the package, they have the product in the package, they don't take it out in the video. I don't know if they're reselling it or if they're returning it, but I don't know. But you got to take it out of the package and use it. You got to take it out of the package and use it. All right. And don't read details from the product page, okay? They want it to be natural. They don't want you to read right off the product page, okay? You can summarize it, you can read it, you can talk about it, but they don't want you to read it and be boring, okay? You could hit bullet points and talk about it. I a lot of times I have it up, right? And I'll refer to it, but I'm not reading it. I'm off the cuff doing my natural talking, right? So that's important, okay? So those are the do's and don'ts. Number 6 is don't ask viewers to perform actions. Okay, now we know that. You can't ask for subscribe, follow, you can't say buy it now, right? You can't ask for a call to action is what they're saying. No call to action is what it is, okay? But hey, I got a little bit a tip for you. So I've been looking at some other successful guys who have 1,800 videos and plus, and they're making, 5,000 and plus a month. And in their videos, if you do the research and you go looking at other people's storefronts and you check out their videos, a lot of them will say in the video at the end, somewhere, sometimes, in some way, in some fashion, they'll say, this might be the product for you. This might be the right product for you. If you watch the video this long, this might be what you're looking for. And so they're not doing a call to action, but they are trying to give a nudge because here it is in a nutshell, that you want them to go from your video to add it to cart. You don't want them to go to the next video. So now that's not a call to action, right? It's just saying, hey, if you've watched the video this far, this might be what you're looking for, right? Or some variation of that. Make it your own, make it a what do you call a tagline, right? A tagline in your videos, so you always say it, a tagline, right? Yeah, perfect. So that's the do's and don'ts of Shopple videos. Okay, that's the do's and don'ts of Shopple videos. Hey, Fozzie's in there. How you doing, buddy? Can you hear me? Let's see what's going on. Nope, I got my microphone off. Oh man. Dang it all to hell. How am I going to fix this? I don't know. Can you? I don't know. Let me see. Can you hear me? Yeah, there you go. Can you hear me? We're on YouTube right now. I don't know if uh, if you come over to my YouTube channel, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're in the influencers of the Amazon group, and on and YouTube. If you want to come on over, all right, all right. Hey, consult a blind guy. Hey, what's going on, Andrew? Good to have you here. There's a 2 minute lag, right? So I'm not seeing the comments on time, right? What's this now? It's not. If you tag one at most two, you're more likely to get placed in the top carousel. That's interesting. So let me highlight that so people can see that. So yeah, Andrew's saying it's not immoral for multiple videos, okay? But it's been shown that if you tag one at most two, you're most likely to get placement on the top carousel. So yeah, you have, it's just like getting two lottery tickets. You get a better chance of winning. So it's really so. But that's that shoppable video do's and don'ts, and I'm real happy about the products on the shelf thing. Real happy that they did that. Um, real happy that they did that because now what they're going to do now, because like in the past when they've sent out these emails and they've given a list of things that are do's and don'ts or criteria, uh, they've gone through and done a sweep, and they've shut a lot of people down. So maybe they're going to go through and they're going to go looking for those people and they're going to shut them down. That would be not that I want people to get shut down. I don't want people to get shut down. I'm not one of those guys who like turn them in. I'd rather contact them and tell them what they're doing wrong, and give them an opportunity to fix it, because I don't want witch hunts coming around, and next thing you know they're coming for you, right? Because you do a stupid mistake, and next thing you know it's a witch hunt, and so I don't want to get involved in that. But best practices. You should be following the rules. If this is passive income, this is something you set up now. You're going to be getting checks from Amazon for the rest of your life from these videos, right? These videos are going to be playing on the product pages for the rest of your life, and probably past your life, right? For me, anyway, right? And hopefully you can leave it to somebody. Somebody picks it up and it'll go on. But um, why would you jeopardize that by not adhering to the terms of service? Okay, so no stores whatsoever. Um, uh, and they're asking for multiple videos per product, which it's about time that they can't be more clear than that. It was 3 out of the 8 points of dues had to do with making multiple videos. Okay, the this or that. They said if you did the this or that challenge, and incentive, chop that up into a bunch of videos, right? So like if you had, I have over here 5, right? 5 different ones, and so you could do a comparison, and that those 5 different ones can be 15 videos if I'm doing comparisons of 1-on-1, 2-on-1. Could be I could be doing it for the rest of my life, different videos. Excuse me, no cough button on this microphone. But this is a cheap microphone, and I use it because when I turn around, you can still hear me. I used to have the expensive microphone hanging up here, and I found that every time I turned around, you couldn't hear me. So I go with this one now. I'm going to eventually upgrade this, but you know, I actually have another one coming to try out, from TikTok. Uh, Again, TikTok's been sending me all kinds of crazy stuff. Now, let's talk about TikTok. TikTok shops. Okay, so I became TikTok shop affiliate, which was pretty easy. They say you need 5,000 followers, but I have the workaround. So if you put in as a seller, if you open a shop, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. I opened the shop with 27 followers. That account is up to like 300 followers right now. But I tag videos, products all the time, and I've made a lot of money with that account. There are drawbacks to it. You can't use popular music. You have to use commercial approved music. The carousels, the showcases are different. But yeah, but it's not. So if you have 5,000 followers, do it that way. If you don't have 5,000 followers, you do it the other way. Become a business, and open a shop. I mean, then the other day, I had COVID last week, right? So I was in the house for 5 days. So I says, I opened up this shop to do the TikTok thing. Let me see if I can do some drop shipping with that shop. So I set up a Printify, print on demand drop shipping shop, and integrated it with my TikTok shop. So now people are gonna and I created some designs on Canva and I uploaded different things. Now Printify has mugs and shirts and sweatshirts and all kinds of stuff, candles and cups and water bottles and uh, different things you can do. You can make a niche store. Let's say you're going to have a mug store or something like that, right? And you just put up a couple of designs. And Valentine's Day is coming, so I put up a couple of Valentine's Day designs. And what's really funny about it is now affiliates are contacting me. Affiliates are contacting me. They want to promote my stuff, and I'm giving them 20% commission. So I'm making 40% profit off of the Printify products. I have it set up that way. So I'm making 40% on that, and I'm giving 20% commissions to the affiliates. So I'm still going to make 20%. So they're going to have 20%. I'm going to have less because TikTok's going to take their cut. But they're doing all the work. And they're going to go ahead. A question: can you use your own music instead of TikTok music? That's a good question, Andrew. Copyright free music you can use. So if your music that you're using is your own music, right? Like I have my kids are in bands. I use their music sometimes. I think that's okay. Okay, don't quote me, but I think that's okay. They're talking about copyrighted music. So if it's not something that's going to get picked up when they do a copyright search, when it gets scraped, when they scrape it to see what's going on with it, and then that's when they find out if it's copyrighted music. But so if it's not copyrighted music, it's fine. So if it's your own music, unless you copyrighted it, yeah, I think that's fine. Now, not to say you can't sing or play a popular song. It's still a popular song, so you can't make it. You gotta be 100% original. And I think so. What do you think about that? Hope you stuck around because I know there's like a 2-minute delay. I'm using BeLive, and I think I'm at the end of BeLive. I think I'm going back to StreamYard, just because. No reason why. Well, no reason to get into it, but yeah, I think I'm going to go back to StreamYard next month after I'm done paying this month, get my money's worth, and switch it over. But there's always a delay, and I don't like the delay, and it's kind of tough. I keep kind of switching back to look, because I got the Facebook going on over here, nothing going on there. Nobody's in Facebook, right? And we got some people over hanging out on YouTube, which is always a good deal. Right, and we got people over at Go Brunch. Okay, we got Fozzy hanging out over there, which is great. I love it. And when you're at when you're in the guild over here at the meeting room, right, in the conference room, you can go over here to the Creator Zone lobby, and there's a whole bunch of other rooms where there's my YouTube videos and all kinds of different trainings up in there. Pretty cool. It was my brainchild. The Amazon. Let me see. Can I share my screen? If I. All right. This is another thing about BeLive. You got to jump through hoops here. So this here, I'm showing now the meeting room. So that's the meeting room, right? And we meet there on Sundays and on Tuesdays. Okay. But if you go over to the over here, there's the lobby, and in the lobby there is other doors to other rooms. There's a collab room where you can go collab, and you can share your mic. Like Fozzy's down there. This is Fozzy down there, and he could share his mic and he could share his camera, and we could have a conversation in the room, kind of like a Zoom room. But now you'd have all these people, and they could all have their mics on, and you'd have a conversation back and forth. And it's pretty good deal. So and we're doing the mastermind Sunday nights, 9 o'clock there. So yeah, I would say if you want, come on down, check that out. I didn't put the link in this video, but if you check out all my other videos, have the link. If you check that out, for it's called Creators On. I called it Creators On. It's the Creator Guild. I call it the Guild. It's like, have you ever been in a union? So like a union has a union hall. You go down, people hang out, they shoot the crap, they talk about their jobs, they talk about what they're doing, they talk about different things that happen, they learn from each other. So that's what I'm thinking about the Guild. It's a place where we can come hang out. I'm not selling anything. I don't have a course. I'm not doing any kind of nothing. I actually, as an affiliate, was given the software for free if as long as I promoted it. So I'm promoting the software, so I have it, so I'm using it. Might as well use it. I think it's good to have a place for people to go and hang out, and I want it to be a resource for people. And like I said, there's all different rooms in there. So if you're new and you have videos that aren't getting approved, you can actually go into what's called the collab room in there and upload your video in the room and have other members in the room, and they can watch your video, and you can have a conversation and watch your video, and they can tell you what's wrong with it, and give you their opinions, all in the room there. It's and I don't have to be there. The Guild is open all the time. You can go there anytime you want. The Guild's always open. I don't know what you mean by time made just over 500 songs. All right. Maybe that means you've made 500 songs. But hey, like I said, if it's not copyright music, you can use it. So, I mean, that's it, right? We can stop sharing the screen there. Boom. There we go. All right. All right. Well, we were talking about TikTok shops, right? So, yeah, the funny thing is now I'm going to have affiliates doing my stuff, and I'm going to be. And what's really good about it is TikTok does everything, right? TikTok takes your cut. TikTok gives you their cut, and you don't have to worry about a thing. You don't have to. They send you a check, or they deposit. They send you a deposit. They send your affiliate deposit. Everybody's happy, right? It's great, and it's all done right on the TikTok app, right? So, with the downside is I'm getting so many products from TikTok to be a TikTok affiliate that I don't even know half the time what I have here. I've got this thing, I've got this thing, I've got this thing. I mean, it's just like over and over again, more and more things. I don't even know where this came from. I don't have, and I don't have a link or anything to I can do the video, but I don't know what product to link to it because I don't know what shop it came from. It's not like Amazon where you can search the product and oh, there it is, and I use the ASIN, right? That's it could come from a different store. Like 5 different stores could sell the same product, So you have the store that sent it to you, right? So the other thing we were talking about the other day at the meetings was Shopable videos. It was hooks, video hooks, and I did a video. My latest video on YouTube is about video hooks, and it leads into video watch time and getting ranked and what criteria do they look for? Because you would think that they would be thinking about sales and conversions, but they don't. They are thinking about watch time. They want time on platform, right? So you have to keep them watching the video. So that leads me to believe now, if you have a 5-minute instructional video that most people are only watching 1 minute of, that it's going to hurt you in the long run. You want to have longer watch time. So you get that hook, and what the hook does is the hook lets them know they're on the right video, so they don't click right off, right? So the hook lets them know they're on the right video. And what's a hook? A hook could be something interesting, could be something controversial, could be something funny, could be something shocking. It could be debunking a myth, like you could say, you really think that suntan lotion protects you from the sun? And like they're like, what is he talking about? And then that's hooked. You hook them in, right? So stuff like that. Or it's a blooper where you dropped it when you were doing the video and it made a noise, or it broke, or a piece chipped off of it, or you said damn or something. You put that in the front of the video. That hooks them. They go, oh, I got to see what's happening here, right? And then you have to have a change of scene, some kind of action on the scene every 3 to 5 seconds, whether it's you moving, whether it's the product moving, whether it's you talking, whether it's the scene moving, whether it's putting B-roll on. All right. Now, there's going to be millions of guys out there that say, hey, all I do is take out my phone and I shoot it. I don't even edit it. Good for you. Fine. Okay, good for you. But for those of us that are trying to analyze and dig deep and figure out what's going on here, it's what's going on. So they're going to show your video to a pool of people, just like in the other platforms, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. They all do the same thing. They release your video to a small pool of people, and that decides whether you go viral or not. Because if your watch time is good in that pool, they put you up into a bigger pool. So let's say you start out with 1,000 people watching. They release it to 1,000 people. Those 1,000 people watch 80% of it or rewatch it a couple of times. They go, okay, that's a good video. They put it up to the next level, which maybe is 5,000. And then when it does good there, they go up to 10,000. And you keep going up and up and up and up and up, right? And don't let me get involved in the argument about clicks, right? Because Amazon, you can't tell me Amazon is able to control your clicks ethically, okay? Because if you're ranking on a product page, right, and I'm on a lot of product pages, and I steadily put videos every week, so my video library is going up, 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 up. My clicks stay about the same all the time. It doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense. You would think you have more placements, you should have more clicks, right? For some reason, the clicks stay about the same, give or take, they stay about the same. And then like they'll shoot up on, Prime Day and Black Friday and Cyber Monday and days like that, but for the most part, whatever number you're at, in clicks, I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. You kind of hover there no matter how many videos you have. When I started out with 100 videos, or when I have 1,800 videos, it's pretty much the same clicks. And that could be me. What's your experience? But I think that they throttle you back. They hold you back on click. And why do they do that? Could be your videos are bad, right? Could be my videos horrible, and I'm not getting the watch time. Now, of course, you've got average view duration, and they give you that as a metric, right? So, what's a good average view duration? It depends, because if you only do 30-second videos and they're watching 30 seconds of the video, well, that's 100% retention, even though it's only 30 seconds, right? So if you have average view duration of 30 seconds, but it's 100% retention, right? That's different than if it's a 10-minute video getting 30 seconds. Okay, so there's got to be something else going on in there. All right, so average view duration. Then they also have average percentage viewed. Average percentage viewed, which I'm still not entirely sure. I think that's kind of like a trick question. So they say it's the percentage of viewed videos. So that leads me to believe it's not all my videos. It's just the ones that get views, right? So, or is it all my videos? So if you have 1,800 videos, 2,000 videos, to make it a round number, and 1,000 of them don't rank on product pages, okay, they're crap products that you got for free. Does that count against you? And does that drag your average view duration down? I would say it does, right? Average percentage viewed, I mean. So, what if you went through, and I've talked about this with other influencers, go through all your videos, the ones that get no views, delete them, right? And I know that's probably not something anybody wants to hear. Delete my videos? What are you, nuts? But It might be dead weight. It might be dead weight. It might be, weighing you down. Uh, and you cut that dead weight, and then your average view duration goes up. It's just math. It's just math, right? If they had more analytics, if they had more, I would give it a try. But there's really no way to give it a test on a small scale to see if it works. You know, at least like I haven't figured out how to test it yet to get the results, to figure out where the results come from. But if you can think of something, that'd be great. But yeah, so average percentage viewed, I'd like to see that more what they mean by that. And of course, your conversion rate, it's pretty cut and dry, your conversion rate. What's a good conversion rate? Now, I thought I had a good conversion rate at 15%, but depending on the day of the month, it could be between 11 and 15%, right? If you go to the year, it averages out at like 15, 14. But then I saw some people in the chat post that they have 35, 37% retention rate. That blew me away. So, led me to believe, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? And so, and what they're doing is they're asking for the sale. Subtly, they're asking for the sale. They're not saying, buy it now, right? But they're saying stuff like, hey, if you've watched the video this long, this might be the product you're looking for, right? Something like that. Don't, not that word for word, make it your own. So, figure out some way, put it in Chat GPT, spin it around, get yourself a catchphrase. And, at the end of each video, say, hey, I think this might be what you're looking for, somehow or other, use your brain, yeah, conversion rate. And it rolls back into watch time, right? Keeping them on your video and not going to the next video, right? And that goes back to asking for the sale, right? Without asking for the sale. You're asking for the sale without asking for the sale. You're being subtle about it. You're letting them know, listen, it's common sense. You've watched it this long. This must be what you want, right? Just give them a little subliminal kick in the butt, right? To put it, you can't say add to cart, right? You can't say add to cart. You can't say save it for later. Even though sometimes I have done that just at a mistake. I've said, make sure you add this to your cart for later. I do that when it's a gift, when it's a good gift idea, and I'll say, this is a great gift idea. You might not know who you want to give it to. Put it in your cart. You'll think of somebody, right? And you can't do that, right? Can't do that. I don't know. Where are we here? 8:45. All right, we're cooking with gas. So we talked about the video hooks, right? Now I got another one over here for other hooks that we had. So one of the hooks that we use and we can use in product videos is features. Okay, new features. Okay, so if a product, especially if it's a product that in the comment section, there's a lot of complaints about something and they've corrected it. Okay, so then you can turn around and say it's a new feature, they've corrected it, and you can put that's the hook in the beginning. All right, or like people say that it's no good, but they fixed it, kind of thing, right? Okay, benefits and desires, pain or problem. You're a problem solver. Okay, now this is funny. It's not funny, but it is funny. He goes on Amazon. He's shopping for a shovel, but he doesn't need a shovel, right? He needs a hole, right? So you're shopping for the shovel, but that's not what you need. That's just the tool you need. So when the hook could be the pain, or what it is, what the problem is. We're going to solve this problem, right? This is the hole, basically. I know you're looking for a shovel. Hey, this is the hole. And he goes, oh, I got a hole just like that. I got exactly what I'm looking for. And then he goes, oh, that's the good shovel. Okay, so there you go, right? So it's a pain. Okay, you're a problem solver, right? And you're going to solve the pain problem, right? Then credibility is another one. So you know, 4 out of 5 dentists say, you know, whatever, you know, something like that, or you know, a study or a newsletter or something that came out that says this was number one, or it won an award, or won, you know, whatever, you know, something like that. You want it's something that would back it up, you know, something that's with authority. You know, celebrities, you can use a celebrity, you know, Kim Kardashian uses this, you know, some kind of thing like that. Or, you know, that could be the teaser in the beginning. Now watch your copyrights, but you put the celebrity in the beginning with wearing it, right? And then you go into you, and you only do it for 3 seconds, so it's not copyright infringement, and you go right into your video. All right. What else we got here? Teaser questions, big numbers. They like big numbers. Now we can't say things like um, buy it now, on sale, 10% off, right? Or numbers like that, right? But you can, and it's hard because the algorithm flags numbers, okay? But you can say, well, they just said they want you to say best, so you can say it. Um, you know, number one bestseller, you know, stuff like that. Uh, I say a lot of times that it's an Amazon choice, right? Now, the Amazon choice, the funny thing about Amazon choice was for years I thought Amazon choice was a bestseller, was what most people bought. So Amazon choice is what most people buy, right? You would think that. You would think Amazon choice. What makes it an Amazon choice? Do you know what makes it an Amazon choice? Answer the question. Answer it in the comments. What do you think Amazon choice means? So when they say Amazon choice, right? And I mean, you probably look at that, and it probably validates the product for you. You go, oh, that's an Amazon choice, right? But an Amazon choice is so Alexa, right? Is it Alexa, the one, right? So when you turn around and you're making a shopping list at home, and you say, uh, Alexa, put soda on the shopping list, right? Alexa has to put a certain soda on there. So they have to pick a soda. So the Amazon Choice soda, they that's what it is. So the ones that are Amazon Choices are the ones Alexa's going to pick when you tell Alexa to add something to the list, or so that's what Amazon Choice is. So so Alexa knows what to pick, basically, right? So if you say, Amazon, put a Bluetooth speaker uh, in my cart, you know, or add a Bluetooth speaker. I need a Bluetooth speaker, and the Bluetooth speaker will be the Amazon Choice one, is what they'll put in there. You know, I didn't know that, but it's like, so how they become an Amazon Choice, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good product. It's got to be some criteria there, but it's not a bestseller. It's not what people are buying. And it really has nothing to do with that. It has to do with that. That's what Amazon's decided Alexa's going to choose. Now, it could be that they're just Amazon products being sold by Amazon sellers, because you know Amazon's a vast seller with all different kind of third-party sellers that they undercut, and it's a bad life being an Amazon seller. It's a tough life. They steal your products. It's tough. And they undercut you. You can't compete. You know, it is what it is. Um, I think we went through most of those hooks. Yeah, so you go through the hooks, right? You go through the hooks, and again, let's go even further back. We can go back to thumbnails, right? So thumbnails, what do you think? Because I've changed over the years. Okay, so do you do a polished YouTube type thumbnail, right? Or do you use a still frame from the video? Do you use a still frame from the video with some text and an arrow, maybe? Or do you just use what Amazon generates? So that you know you've got like 4 or 5 choices on what kind of thumbnail to use. But the thumbnail's job basically is to stop the scroll, to get the attention. It's your movie poster. Okay, so it's supposed to get the attention, stop the scroll. On YouTube, it's stop the scroll. Right, on Amazon, it's just to get their attention because it's on the carousel. So you want something to get their attention. So it might be that they see the product they're looking for in the video, right? And they go to that one. Or it might be they don't want a professional video because they don't want a canned response. They want an authentic review, so they go to that one. You know, I don't know. There's no way to test. There's no analytics to test the thumbnails. So I mean, I wish there was. I wish there was an analytics that you would know. Okay, it was shown to 5 people, only 1 person clicked it, right? So or thereabouts, right? So you have the thumbnail, and no matter what your thoughts are on the thumbnail's job is to stop the scroll, to get attention, okay? And then once they get attention, what's the next thing they're going to do? They're going to look at the title, right? They're going to look at the title. So when they look at the title now has got to give. If you're going by YouTube thoughts, the title is it creates curiosity. Okay, so the thumbnail stops them from scrolling. Then they read the title. It gets them interested, gets them curious. Now they click. So the thumbnail stops the scroll. The title generates the click. Okay, so then now they clicked. Now they're in. They're in the video. Now it's the hook. Now it's the hook. The hook's got to say now that what the hook says is this is the right video. You've picked the right video. You're in the right place. That hook has to get that done in 3 to 5 seconds, right? And then from there, it's keeping them interested, keeping the scene moving, and just not being boring and trying to keep it going, right? And again, we can say it all day long. There's a bunch of people that pick up the cell phone and make a video and don't edit it, and I do that a lot. I'm in the street, I see something, I say, hey, John, what is that? Is that something new? Show me that. How does it work? You know, so I use my phone. Don't always edit, but most of my stuff is edited, right? There's always one in the crowd, right? There's always one in the crowd. You experiment. That's good. So, Andrew, you're experimenting, and I do too. How do you decide the experiment worked? You know, so is it that individual video? So if I change the thumbnail and all of a sudden I start getting views, that's the only way you can really tell, right? Um, in my opinion, but you don't know if it was the title or the thumbnail, right? That you got the click from. There's not enough analytics. There's not enough analytics. Um, but yeah, you have to experiment. And the problem with experimenting is, and you tweak so much stuff, right? I'm turning this knob, I'm turning that knob. This one went a little too far. Now I got to back this one off. Now I got to go over here and do this. Now I got to go over here and do that. Trying to, adjust everything so that it works. But when you adjust this is wrong. And you run over here and you adjust this, then this is wrong. And you run back over here, you adjust this is wrong. So it's like it's a total balance act, right? And it also has to go with what is Amazon asking for. So go back to the do's and don'ts. Okay, they released the to-dos and don'ts. They want you to do the to-dos, right? They want you to do the to-dos. So they want you to chop up your this or that videos, all right? They're asking you to do it, right? They're asking you to make more product videos, more videos per product. They're asking you to do it, right? So Amazon's asking, you got to do it. What I mean by that is just whatever they're pushing, you got to jump on that bandwagon. So like when I first started, they were really pushing the lives. Started doing lives. I haven't done lives in a year, and I want to go back to it because last January, they changed the live algorithm. You weren't showing up on the product pages anymore. So I stopped going live somewhere in last January, but I might start doing it again, just to get in the habit of doing it. But so when they were doing that, they were pushing the lives. So I went live. Then they stopped doing that. Then they started pushing. They made Inspire. They were pushing Inspire. So then you jump on Inspire. And then so now then they said, okay, now let's do this or that. So now you got to do this or that. So whatever they're pushing, okay, you want to jump on that bandwagon. It's just like when you're on TikTok or Instagram, whatever feature that they have that's new, whatever feature that's the one they're pushing. So like it was green screen videos for a while there on TikTok. So that if you were using a green screen video, they were giving it an extra push. So whatever feature they're talking to you about and telling you this is the new feature, use it because they're gonna be pushing that. I guess pushing is the right word to have. Anyway, So, uh-oh, I jumped over there. All right. All right. What time is it now? Oh, we're about 9 o'clock. We're gonna call it a day. 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go probably. I'm going live on TikTok, I think, because now I started going live on TikTok. It's a lot of fun. You know, going live on TikTok is the way Amazon Live was when I first started. When I first started Amazon Live, I was getting 1,500 people coming through my live stream, right? Seriously, okay, because I was on the product page and people were coming through, and I don't have a following on Instagram or Facebook. I have a YouTube small that they don't shop. I don't have that shopping audience. But on Amazon Live, I was getting 1,500 people coming through. There, the average watch time wasn't the whole hour, but the traffic was coming through. I could generate sales. They're on the product pages, and I can generate sales. But now TikTok is the same thing. I was on TikTok live the other day, 1,500 people, and I was on for 25 minutes, right? I had 3 or 4 products went through real quick, and I didn't check. I don't think I made any sales, but um, yeah, I was only there for it was only my first time, but it was the amount of traffic that went through. Okay, it blew my mind. It reminded me of back in the day, back in the early times of Amazon Live. Then every time they ask for feedback, I always say, go back and fix Amazon Live. It used to be so much fun to do. I used to love doing it. I used to do Match Game, and oh, there's the camera. What camera is that? Oh, it's the overhead camera. All right, circle cam. All right. I appreciate you hanging out over there in the conference room while we're live in other places. That was really nice of you. I hope you come back. So Sunday night, 9 o'clock, mastermind. Okay, come to the conference room. There's a link. Now it probably is in the video if you go down and look for Creators On. Okay, Creators On is the Amazon Creator Guild. Not just for Amazon's creators, all right, and it's a resource for creators to go hang out, shoot the shit, you know, find out what's working, what's new, what the news is. Like, not everybody gets the emails. Okay, so if you didn't get the email with the do's, the to do's and don'ts, right? Um, some people didn't get that video, that email. So you come on and we could talk about it, right? When incentives happen, not everybody gets the emails. People go into groups, they find out. But now we could be in the club. It's a nice little club. You get to know each other. You say, hey, I've been messing around with thumbnails and this seems to be working for me. Or I've been messing around with titles. I've been using SEO in my titles and it seems to be working. And other people talk to you about, you know, this is how I do my videos. This is how I batch my videos. This is how I get more work done in a week. It's not just like that. And you can also find out what lights people use, what cameras they use, what audio they use. Uh, and it's a great resource. Okay. So sign up for the mailing list. Um, and again, Sunday, 9 o'clock Eastern time, and most Tuesdays, 8 o'clock. I was there earlier, 8 o'clock. Nobody was there. So I came on YouTube. But then, we have one guy hanging out, which I'm very happy for, um, Fozzie, and I see Fozzie all the time in the groups. I love seeing people that I know uh, from the Facebook groups. Um, yeah, so I'll see you Sunday night. All right. Have a good night.